Hi, this is Simone, and I'm the Zen Mommy. I help people with spiritual awakening and navigating their ascension and the healing of the mind, body, and soul. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe and the bell button will notify you of my next video. And today I want to talk about how do you know that the spirit guide or spirit or higher self or the message, the thing that is speaking to you. Okay, there's a lot of terms, there's a lot of labels, but for this video, we're going to go with the spirit guide. Okay, how do you know that if this spirit guide is a demon talking to you? How do you know that a demon is not talking to you and seducing you to do the wrong thing or whatever? So I get this question a lot because I talk about spirit guides a lot and how to communicate with them on my channel sometimes. And it's been a while since I actually had a detailed video, and I know I'm due for some more spirit guide videos, which are coming. But I think it's really important for you going through this awakening and ascension to know rather or not, because like I know where I was 3 years ago when I first had my awakening, I awakened out of Christianity. And hearing any other voice, okay, we couldn't even, hearing any voice or any spirit was wrong. And listening to a spirit was wrong. Getting any outside knowledge was wrong. We were taught, how Eve, you know what I'm saying? She bit that apple and she got that knowledge, how that was wrong to even know that knowledge. So we get taught from right there, like that we messed up. And they in the Bible, they talk about, I suffer not a witch to live and necromancy and spirit. So say you have all of this in your mind and you haven't broken away from that programming, and now you're starting to get messages from your spirit guide. And your spirit guide is telling you things like it told me, abandon everything, abandon my belief systems. Why did it say abandon my belief systems? Number one, my belief systems was the exact thing blocking me from my ascension. The belief in the religion limited me. And the truth is there's more to it. And no one can control how much you can learn. You can learn unlimited amounts. And that's the thing is, so that's why I want to point this out. Like, how do you know that it's not a demon? So someone asked me, I had like 2 or 3 questioners. It was like, how do you know it's not a demon speaking to you? And it didn't seem like they were being offensive. Sometimes they do be, but I'm just going to address this because what if it's you, and what if it's a new person, or what if you want to explain this to somebody? And so I'm going to start right here with that. First of all, the reason why I know a demon does not talk to me because I don't believe in demons. Okay. But let me make this clear. I didn't say they did not exist. Okay. So you got to understand that the Christianity is a belief system, and a belief system is similar. Hold on, I need to draw something for this. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is a simple drawing. Okay, so this is, imagine this being a religious belief system, okay? This is your religion or your old religion or other religions. This is X, right? In this belief system, we have confined these beliefs into this box, okay? In this belief system, if you're good, you go to a place called heaven. And if you're bad, you go to a place called hell. And so what I'm going to say is, heaven and hell both start with an H. Okay. All right. So I don't have enough room to spell out heaven. So we're going to put HB for heaven. All right. So this is heaven and this is hell. This is still in that box. Okay. Heaven and hell. Okay. They also have things called demons. We're going to put that with a D. Angels. We're going to put that with an A. All right. Okay. So this is religion. X marks the spot, right? So in this religion, besides these are the main, okay, I'm just focusing on these. Of course, there's millions of different types of religions and different types of beliefs, but I'm doing this for the purpose of the demon. Okay. So the demon is going to fall under the hell side, of course. All right. So now you're in this box and all you know is this box. This was me at one point. All I knew was this box and only heaven is the way. And I had to do what's right and not talk to spirits because of the angels wasn't talking to me. So any spirit that was talking to me had to be the demon because the demons were always trying to seduce, right? So this is your box that you're living in, okay? But see, you're going through an awakening, right? See, when you awakening, you get outside the box. You realize there is no box. That the box that you were in was a made up box that contained these certain belief systems. Okay. So you're going through an awakening. Your spirit guide starts to communicate to you. It says something like, one time my spirit guide said, "Get out right now. This man is about to rob you." I heard that in my head. And I said, I can't, I set up this, I was there with some people. I had set up this meeting, but it was in a bad neighborhood or it was in a bad area. And something told me, I was like, no, I'm going to waste everybody's time. There's a group of people. So I'm going to waste all their time if I walk away right now. And do you know, this person robbed me for everything I had on me. And I lost over $1,000 that day. And that day was the beginning of my awakening. And that day I realized I need to listen to the spirit guide that's talking to me, okay? The spirit guide saved my life. And so I started to hear more things like abandon your beliefs. Like there was a part of me that was sitting here. I was opening to this new spiritual stuff, but I was getting blocked by the box, okay? The box was blocking me from seeing that there was more to it than this. That I'm not a sinner. I'm not a bad person, that this belief system was very real to X people because, see, they're creators too. We're all creators. They created this religion and they believe in it. A collective belief system is true and real for these people. But because that's all they believe, they look at us like, all those people were falling off. They're wrong. They're sinners, they're evil. That's what they think. But see, they look in their box and they can be really cocky. I see in the comments and stuff. But the thing is, we're looking at them and we realize that, okay, they don't know any better. Okay. So that's when you have to understand that they believe in a demon. Okay. So it's Halloween month. Okay. And Zen Mommy watches movies. And, I understand it's mostly programming. I am very careful about the things I watch, but I had a little thing during Halloween month. I liked watching horror movies. So I decided to watch The Conjuring and that Nun movie. And I wanted to catch up because back in the old days, I liked movies that really scare me. And I liked that first Conjuring movie. And one thing I noticed clear in these movies with demonic possession, there's this evil nun. I saw that either Christianity, Catholicism, Catholic, the priest, all that was so every time you see any type of movie about a possession, a house that's full of demons, it needs to be cleansed, that somebody needed to get an exorcism, it's always the priest and minister doing it. Why does it take the priest and minister to get rid of this demonic spirit? Okay, because they created the demonic spirit in this belief system. So because they created it, they're the ones that needs to get rid of it. So let me tell you something. In church all the time, the minister would talk about how evil spirits existed. And after they would talk about it over the pulpit, they would talk about it, that they mess with you in the morning. They talked about these things that they do. And after they would talk about them in church, people would call the ministers saying, my house is haunted. I'm borrowed by an evil spirit. And they would have to come. They were constantly busy praying for homes. It even happened to me. I was getting messed with like by whatever I thought was a spirit. And they would come pray and then it would be better after they prayed. Why? Let me tell you something. We're the creators of our reality. If we believe something that's going to happen, it's going to manifest. And if we believe the minister can come and depossess our house or depossess us, that belief alone has did that. They don't realize that they're the God. They have misplaced the God power. And so a demon can never talk to you because when you're coming out of that, you're no longer giving that energy to the demon. You're not believing in that belief system. You realize that's in this box right here. Okay. So also, there's another thing that comes to play about if a demon was talking to me. Do you know that if you were in communion talking with a demon, do you know you have to match the vibration of a demon? Do you know what that means, law of attraction wise, having to match? That means you have to be very low vibrational. That means that you have to have things like wanting to hurt people on your mind, maybe murder, maybe a crime, maybe just being hateful. Just think about that for a minute. You're on a spiritual journey. How in the hell are you manifesting a demon talking to you? You gotta think about that. You gotta think about that. That is, you have to understand, whatever you believe in, that becomes true for you. I don't know how often I can say that. You're the creator of your reality. All you have to do is shift. And it's not easy to break a belief system, especially a hard-coded one. And that's why my spirit guide had to jump in and help me, because I was hard-coded into religion. And once I started to see, especially taking ayahuasca, now they would say that the ayahuasca spirit was the devil and the demon but ayahuasca, ayahuasca showed me that there was no death, which clearly is taught here. It gave me the experience of being out of body, similar to a near-death experience, how we could be alive. It gave me memories of things that happened that don't support Christianity at all. So after I had that spirit, I was done. I had been done with it, but it was solidified after ayahuasca. And so when someone says, how do you know a demon is nice? I dismiss them, because I don't even I don't match the vibration of a demon. A demon is only going to be attracted to you to feed off of you. And it only is going to be able to feed off of low vibrational negative energy. So this is how you know if a demon is communicating with you. Okay. Do you want to communicate with a demon? You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that's how you're going to know that if it's your spirit guide. Now, is it now trying to tell the difference between your ego and the spirit guide? In the beginning, that can be a little hard, because the ego can naturally align with negative things, and it can naturally align with jealousy and stuff like that, but that's not the devil. But in religion, the ego manifests as the devil, as Deepak Chopra says. And so I just wanted to have this conversation about this, because so many people ask, and I figure maybe they really don't know, and like it, I just want to laugh, because just like I explained to you, the box, like I'm not in the box, I'm not in the belief system. So why would a demon come talk to me? The thing about demons and angels, they need you to believe in them to interact with it. Same thing with angels. These are fourth dimensional beings that have been created in this creation reality. Even heaven and hell is all a creation and a reality. But when you start to awaken the consciousness, you come out of that and you start awakening to who you truly are. And who you truly are is a soul having a human experience, your source energy in a body. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.